Hi everyone, welcome to this part of Module 2 in the Fit4DigiLinE MOOC. In this part we're going to see how to create and use comics for your classes, right? So let's begin with it. Now, this is what a didactic comic can look like, right? I took this one from another Erasmus Plus project called It Comics. You can check it out. In this particular comic, we are teaching the concept of being colorblind. Right here we have two bird friends that are sharing a piece of art. One of them says it's very colorful, the other doesn't see any of those colors, right? So you can use them to illustrate a concept, right? So it's faster to understand, easier to understand, and more entertaining too, more appealing, right? So you can either use comics that are already created and make your lesson revolve around it, or you can create a comic right away in the class with your students directly. It's also possible to use a well-known comic like Marvel comics or DC comics that are so popular right now and your students might very well be familiar with. And the good part of it is that they are more appealing to your students. It catches their attention a lot. They'll be eager to go to your classes, and you can modify them any way you like, because as you are sharing your screen, if you're when you are teaching online, you can easily cross out the lines on the comic and make up anything that you want the characters to say. You can use it to teach any concept that you prefer, or you can make the students create their own stories. If they don't like writing, they'll be thrilled to be able to make their favorite character, say anything they like, and they'll make an effort for it. Now, the other way you can do this is creating your own comic. Now, how can you do this? There are several ways. There are several online platforms. You don't need to download any applications or any programs. You can use, for example, make-believe comics, or like in this case, we're going to see how to use Storyboard That. Now, when you click on it, this is what you'll see. You can log in, create your own account. You have the option of having a free account or having a paid account that has way more options, way more tools, but you have just enough in the free version. Now, when you create a new comic in the free version of this, you'll have 3 panels. The only thing you need to do is choose a background. Like, for example, I want a parking lot. Choose a parking lot here. I drag it to the panel that I want to use it. Now, once I have my parking lot, I can choose my character. I'm going to use, for example, this woman. You can alter the appearance of the woman however you prefer. You can alter the color of her hair. If you wanted to have purple hair, you can do it perfectly. Choose it, and there she goes with her lovely purple hair. She can have white skin, she can have darker skin, she can have green skin if you want an alien. Who am I to judge? Your students would love to do these kinds of things. You can change the color of the eyes, you can change her position. You want her to be facing left, you want to change her hairdo, you want to change her expression. I'm going to make her like this, and she's going to be grabbing her face because she can't believe she forgot where she parked her car. Now, how do I express it? I'm going to search for a speech bubble. I would like to use, for example, this one to, now you have to upgrade it. It used to be free, but not anymore. Tough luck for me. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to write, I can't remember where I parked my car, and many exclamation points. And you can change the color of the text. You can use, here you have either only speech bubbles. You can use action speech bubbles. If she's planning to get on a fight, you can put some fighting words there, smashing sounds, stuff like this. Your students are going to love creating comics with you, with different characters. You can even use monsters and mythology. You can have ghosts. You can have even animals, crazy animals. Here we have dogs. You can have a conversation between a ghost and a fish and a goldfish if you want. Why not? The only limit is your own imagination, and if you want to have a paid account, there's even less limit to it. Now let's get back to that. When you finally have the story, creating the comic is just as fun for you as it is for your own students, so take a go with it. Make sure to check it out. That's it for it. Thank you all.